Hello there, and welcome to another week, another morning mindfulness live stream here on Instagram. Of course, maybe you're catching this later when it's as a reel or uploaded to YouTube. In any case, I hope that this video is beneficial to you. So my name is Brandon Everett, and I am, you could say, the founder of Be Mindful. And this morning's class, every week I share a key insight. And what has me inspired this morning is that yesterday was the first day of spring. And one of the most incredible things, is every year there's this transition from winter into spring. And it's always so remarkable because, when you're out and about in the winter, if you're here in Philadelphia, you walk the Wissahickon, the trees are barren. The ground, the trees, it's like a landscape of like browns and grays. Everything looks incredibly destitute. And there's a sense of, how could life spring again from this, right? There's so little going on. And then, what I've been bearing witness to over the last week or so is, as spring kind of begins, there's these hints of green. And then over the span of the week, I've seen grass beginning to sprout in its kind of lush green color. I've seen red buds on the trees, green buds. And of course with that too, with spring, the warmer days, the longer days. And it's like this great magic act where first there was nothing. And then now, ta-da, life begins again, fresh, new, and revitalizing. And so how I'm going to tie that into the mindfulness practice this morning is after a few moments of just feeling your breath, finding the sensation of your breath, feeling it, following it, I'm going to invite you that with each in-breath, as you breathe in, you're kind of feeling the freshness, the vitality of the breath as you breathe in. As you breathe out, I'll invite you to kind of settle in, to let go, to soften into the presence of the moment. So breathing in, there's this kind of vitalizing aspect. Breathing out, there's a settling in and just a simply being with the experience. And then comes the next in-breath. And so there's this alternation of vitality and ease. Breathing in again, vitality and ease. And what's remarkable is when we begin to tune into this alternation, you could say motion and then stillness, vitality and then letting go, or vitality and then ease. When we begin to see this happening moment to moment in a mindfulness practice, it helps us attune to this same process in the course of the day. There will be moments that are busy, then there will be moments that are boring. There will be moments where we feel stuck, nothing's happening here, and then there will be moments where we feel inspired. And this is beneficial to recognize because we can see that neither one is right or wrong, right? The speed isn't wrong, neither is the stillness. The motion isn't ultimately true, and neither is, nothingness. There's just constant alternation, coming and going, ease and excitement. I say this because it's really easy for us to get caught up in a narrative of my life is always only busy. Or the other end of my life is so boring, nothing is happening. I think what's truer is that if we pay close attention, as mindfulness invites us to do, we'll see a swinging back and forth, engagement and ease, busyness and boring. It's all there. And it's life. It's completely natural. So hopefully some of what I shared there has some kind of reality for you, some kind of like spoken meaning to your own life. But now let's explore this in a mindfulness practice. So I'll invite you to come into a comfortable seated posture and taking a moment to kind of settle in. You could gently close your eyes. And again, eyes closed, sitting comfortably. Check in for a moment across the forehead and your temples if there's any kind of tightness or tension. See if just by noticing that you could invite it to soften. If you notice any tension in the jaw or the neck, again, noticing the tension, inviting that to gently let go. And same thing if you find any tension in your shoulders, in your chest, or in your belly. Inviting the body to be soft and at ease. And now guiding your attention, feeling within the body, within the chest, within the belly, the sensations of your breathing. As you breathe in, you could follow the sensation of your collarbones rising, rib cage expanding, body growing full. As you breathe out, feeling within the chest, the sensation of the shoulders softening, collarbones dipping, rib cage settling and softening. For the next few moments, the next few breaths, attuning to and following this alternation, feeling the sensations as you breathe in, feeling the sensations as you breathe out. And now adding to this practice, this mindful awareness of your natural breathing. As you breathe in, say to yourself, vitality, energy. Breathing out, say to yourself, softening, settling in. Breathing in, energizing, vitality. Breathing out, softening, settling in. If you notice your attention wanders to other thoughts or to other areas of the body, anytime you notice your attention has wandered, in truth, you've already recognized that and you're already back in the moment. All that's left to do is to guide your attention back. In this case, to find the feeling of your breathing. And then adding to that just the gentle saying to yourself as you breathe in, energizing vitality. Breathing out, softening, settling in. And so now you can begin to slowly, gently open your eyes. I'd like to make the point that after a guided mindfulness practice, sometimes there is a temptation to grade how we did. Whether we did well or not, how much our attention wandered or didn't. We can let go of judging our quote-unquote performance that way. Really, the deeper experience is, number one, do we notice that we're able to guide our attention to be where we would like it to be? Because every time we choose to do that, we are choosing to be more fully present to our life, more of the time. And that is going to set you up for tremendous success. By that I mean happiness, connection, satisfaction, and fulfillment. And the second point I'd like to make as I wrap up the class is, I hope that in practicing this, that today you're able to recognize as you go through your day, if something feels rushed and busy, oh, this is the energizing part. If something feels boring or dull, oh, this is the settling in. Neither one of these is right or wrong. They co-arise. And because they co-arise, they come into being together. They're both equally right and equally necessary. So can we find peace with both of these aspects? May it be so. So for those of you who joined me for the live stream, thank you so much for dropping in for class this morning. This will be available as a reel very shortly, and also available on YouTube. I encourage you to use this resource as much and as freely as possible, and may it be of benefit to you. So, from me to you, wherever you are, whenever you are, I wish you all the best. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me. If you enjoyed this class, please give it a like, give it a share. That's how goodness grows. Till the next time. Take care.